Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator's Esports Expansion. I'm your host, Big Jake 901, and you can find more of my content by clicking the link down in the description. In the last episode, we worked on getting things ready for the upcoming tournament this weekend. It's Friday in the game. Let's take a look over here. It's Friday. We've got the soccer final on Saturday. If you missed the last episode, you should definitely go back and check it out as we worked on things, getting them ready for the upcoming tournament. In this episode, we still have a couple of our team's computers to work on. We've got Void X's over here, and over here, we've got Blade Slashes, which needs some RAM, which we actually ordered in the previous episode. But we need to order everything for this one, and there's an email that goes along with it. We also have 9 messages in our WhatsApp, so let's check that thing out first. Let's pull that up. Let's take a look here. It says, well, this is weird. I just received a job offer from Defiance Allegiance. I'd never take it, of course. They have no honor, but they're offering a lot of money. I mean, I definitely want to stay at Trinity, but if you were to offer an upgrade so my machine benchmarks like 11,300, that would definitely convince me that I made the right decision, you know? It's a bold target, I know, but I bet overclocking the RAM would help. So she'd like to stick around, but she wants a more powerful computer. All right, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Let's check out what Void X wants. Any chance you can get me cyan cables and coolant? Would go nicely with the rest of my build, I think. So I'm pretty sure that we have cyan cables in here. We at least have blue. So maybe we should get some cyan cables. Let's open up the shop here. Let's go to cables. Here's some plain cyan. Let's go ahead and add those to the cart. We can do that. That is quite easy. Let's open up the email, though, because we've got this one from Void X that we need to read through. It says, well, we did it. We submitted our petition to the TV studio demanding that they bring back Star Rustlers. I'm not an idiot. I know they'll probably ignore it, but at least we tried. In the meantime, me and a few friends have drawn up some plans to make our own fan tribute. A one-off special to close out the adventures of Tex Zap Star Rustler. I'll just need more hard disk space and a GPU upgrade to handle the VFX work. So I'm pretty sure Void X already has a water-cooled 2080 Super. Yeah, 2080 Super. I couldn't imagine them needing more, but we've got plenty of money up here in our budget, so we may as well order, I don't know, maybe a 3090 would make her happy. Possibly. We'll have to see. So she wants an upgrade to 4 terabytes of storage. So let's open up the shop here again. Let's go to storage. Here's a 4 terabyte hard drive. That's pretty simple. We'll add that to the cart. And then we need to open up the custom water cooling shop. We'll go over here to GPUs and let's look at how much a 3090 is. About 1,900 bucks. Man, that's a short one there. The Corsair. Sure, let's do the Corsair. Nice little short. It's the FE. Let's add that to the cart. We're going to have this done today, so we need to do same day delivery on everything. So let's do that. And real quick, before we order all this stuff, I do want to check and make sure that we have 2 more 16 gig sticks of RAM. Yes, so this is what is in Blade Slash's PC that we needed to upgrade to 64 gigs. So there's another 32. She already has 32 in there, so that one is ready to go. We'll do a same-day delivery on this, and same-day delivery on this. There we go. Sounds like both deliveries are here, so let's go grab these. We'll go over here. Let's start with this PC first. We just need to upgrade the RAM and put a wallpaper on there and possibly overclock because she's hoping for a little bit faster, or a little bit higher, I should say, 3D Mark score of 11,300. So we'll see what we can do about that. But first, we need to get this thing ready. If I can, there we go. And we're going to go ahead and install these 2 sticks of RAM. Excellent. Let's power this on. I'm going to hop into the BIOS real quick. I don't know how much of a RAM overclock we're going to be able to get on this. Right now, it is running stock, so let's go ahead and turn XMP on. That might get us there. We'll have to check and see. But let me go ahead and apply these changes. All right. And then, what else was it? A wallpaper themed to Trinity. Do we not have the wallpaper app on here? We don't. I thought we did. All right, well, let's get a USB drive in here. And select wallpaper. Yep, let's let that restart. And then we will get the wallpaper set. And then maybe we'll get a benchmark running just to see what kind of 3D Mark score it's going to give us with XMP turned on. So let's go here. And they want a Trinity. There we go. Okay, so we've got 3D Mark on here already. I'm going to get this running just so we can see what kind of score we're going to get. I don't know how far that RAM's going to overclock because it's 3200 megahertz. Usually that stuff in this game will get to like 3600, maybe 4000. Oh wait, this was 4000 RAM. So maybe it'll go a little bit higher than that. We're going to have to find out. We're going to have to find out. But while we're waiting, let's get this taken apart. We've got a little bit more work to do on this one. We've got to replace all these cables with cyan. So we're just going to unplug everything. There we go. And then we need to get the coolant out of here so that we can pull this graphics card out. Let's see, let's get this lock off of here. There we go. All right. So come here, custom water cooling. We're going to go to water-cooled GPUs. We've got the 3090. Let's get that installed. Oh, we've got a couple of other cyan cables hiding in here. Can that one be cyan too? Or not cyan, blue. We want cyan, not blue. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, I think everything... I think that's the front panel connector. That cannot be color. Okay. So let's go to cable. I'm going to cable everything up first. To grab a cyan. I'm going to get everything cabled up with cyan. I have no idea if we've got enough cooling in here. I'm hoping we do. We've got a 240 down there on the bottom and a 120 up here in the front. So hopefully that's going to be enough cooling power. But we will soon find out. So let's go to piping. We're going to do a clear rigid. And it looks like we were using the copper colored fittings, which is what we've already got selected. So let's run from here to here. Okay, there we go. That looks much better. Let's accept that one. And then we're going to run out of here and into the radiator. Oh, man. That is a mess. All right, I'm going to step away. I'm going to straighten this out a little bit, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and accept it. And then I think they wanted cyan coolant as well. So let's just do this cyan opaque. We'll get that running through. And then we also need to get the 4 terabytes of storage installed. So we will pull this out. Get that new hard drive on there. There we go. Just going to have to wait for this coolant to run through. Perfect. All right, let's make sure this thing boots up. Got some RGB going on there. We may need to change that. So let's go into lighting here. We'll select that and that. Let's make it blue just to match. That's something. That looks more purple than blue. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know that there's much we can do about that. So let's get this case put back together. Get the PCI lock back on there. We'll get this side panel back on. And the top panel. There we go. And we'll power it down. And we'll put it over here. So that one should be done. Let's close these out. That one's done. That one's done. And then this was the one for the RAM. 11,196. Can we get this up to 11,300 with just some RAM overclocking? That is the question. All right, let's try it. Let's try it real quick. Let's restart. Let's hop into the BIOS. RAM OC. Why is this at 3,200? I thought this RAM was 4,000 megahertz. Yeah, 4,000. Is that the max that this motherboard goes to? It is. I cannot go past 3,200 megahertz. So we are not going to be able to get her up to 11,300 by XMP. She's got an i7 9700K in there, though. That's only running at 4,900 megahertz right now. We do have an AIO on it. We may be able to push this to like 5,000 megahertz. Let's give it a try. Let's go to 1.55 volts, 5,000 megahertz. Let's apply these changes and restart. Then we'll run a quick OCCT, make sure this is stable. Then we'll run a 3D Mark test and see what we get. So let's see. Let's see if this thing blue screens on us. We're 5,000 megahertz or 5 gigahertz on the CPU. Ooh, okay. 78C, that's not bad. Right under 79C. I think the CPU is going to be pretty stable. We do have the GPU overclocked. All right, so the test is done. So let's get 3D Mark running. And I'm not going to put you through the pain of watching this. As soon as this thing gets a score, or if it blue screens, either way, I'll come back and show you guys, and we'll work on it from there. Well, that got us a little bit closer. A little bit closer, about 70 points off. We might be able to go to 5.1 gigahertz because it was running pretty cool. So let me try to do that. I'll run 3D Mark again, and if we hit 11,300, I'll come back and show you. All right, so I've been working on this for quite some time. I know it seems like it's a split second for you guys, but it's been about 20 minutes for me. Unfortunately, without rebuilding this whole PC, I'm unable to hit 11,300 that they're looking for. So, with that being said, I think they're going to have to settle for 11,245 because I can push the CPU to 5,200 megahertz and it causes the GPU to crash at its current overclock. Lowering the overclock of the GPU brings the overall score back down, even though the CPU heat should be exhausting out of the top of the fan, out of the top of the case, I should say, and shouldn't really be impacting this graphics card at all. So it is what it is. That's our score, 11,245. That's what we're going to stick with. We can't overclock the RAM because the motherboard won't allow us to go any further, so we'd need to replace the motherboard, and if we're doing that, we may as well upgrade some other things as well. But I'm not going to do all of that. We're going to get this case put back together, and we're going to move on with the tournament. So this thing's ready to go. We're going to go put this over here. Let's double check all of our email. All of them are green. We are good to go. Let's go into our day. We're going to go to the tournament, and I'm sure we're going to run into some issues at the tournament. We always do. All right, let's see what we're going to have to get done and how short of a time we have to get it done. Oh, here goes the phone. While that's going off, I'm going to open up the email here. Thanks for handling that job for me. All right, perfect. So many problems. We just fixed everything, but oh my gosh. 15 messages, 16, 17. Are we done? Are we done? Oh, 10 from Void X. 10 from Void X. The TV network got back with me. They read our petition. They were already considering it. We did it, and it gets better. They want me on board as a fan consultant. So happy I could scream. I've actually wanted a Razer Naga Trinity 7-button mouse for a while because it just looks like Zap's ship in Star Wrestlers. Can you get one? Make sure my wallpaper is Space Wrestlers logo. So let's grab Void X's computer. Let's power this on. We've got select a wallpaper here. And what was the wallpaper? Space Wrestlers logo. Hopefully it's going to tell me Space Chef. Space Wrestlers. There we go. All right. And then we need a mouse. She wanted the Razer Naga Trinity 7-button mouse. Seven button. Okay, we already own it, so we're just going to have to put it out there at her station. Let's see. Got a job offer. Glad she's staying. Can you set my stuff up next to her? So Little Toot and Blade Slash will want to be beside each other. There's something wrong with my CPU block. It's been making weird gurgling noises, and I think I can see a crack. So even though it looks like there's nothing wrong with the CPU block, we're going to have to replace it here. Let's get that drained. Do we have another CPU block? Probably not. Nope. All right, let's order one. We don't need that. We need the custom water cooling shop, CPU blocks. Let's see. It was the EK. There it is. There it is. And then let's take a look and make sure we just don't have to order anything else. Can you light my PC up in the Trinity team colors? One of those jerks from Defiance Allegiance to see that my loyalty is not for sale. I don't know what those colors are. All right, let's order this. We can at least get this done. I'm less concerned about the colors. So we're getting low on time. We got some thermal paste on there. Let's go over here. We need CPU block, not the broken one. We will get that installed. Let's get this thing piped. And then from there down to there. And then what color? Oops. What color coolant did we have in here? Was it yellow? Was it UV? Possibly. No, it was something else. But that'll work. I don't want to run out of time. Let's get this PC put back together. So we got 3 minutes to get the rest of this finished up. So Little Toot wants to sit next to Blade Slasher. And Blade Slasher wants her PC lit up in the Trinity colors. So let's pull up the lighting app. And it looks like 0105 255. Let's apply that one. Can we make this static? Oh, not that. Static. Got 2 minutes. Oh, we need 2 of them at that color. So let's select that. We'll apply. And then we need 2 of them at the next color, which is 35 236 235. think that was right. Let's double check. Oh, 255. And then the last color, 124, 166, 205. Okay. So I think we are ready. We're just going to go in order like so. So let's do finished. Yes. Uh-oh. Let's run this out here. Power it on. The 7 button. There we go. Let's grab this one. Get it set down. Power it on. And this one. Set it down. Power it on. All right, everything should be good. Yes, let's start the match. Technical support required. Uh-oh. Somebody broke something. Holy cow. Poor RAM, it was trying its best. I think my RAM is faulty. Replace RAM. Do all of them have an issue? Blade slash, I think I blew my PSU. Was this blade slash? No. Okay, so we need RAM and a PSU. So a G skill. Let's go to the shop. Memory. We've got this stuff in there. Let's add one of those to the cart. And a power supply. I think we had a 600 watt Shein Power King. There's our parts. Let's get this RAM. Uh-oh, wrong RAM clip. Let's get this RAM out. And we'll install the new RAM. There we go. Let's get this powered on. And put back together. That one should be good to go. We got 3 minutes to replace a power supply. Let's get it done. Let's make sure we get the red cables. There we go. And let's install new power supply. Power this on. While it's powering up, let me get the side panel on and the top panel. There we go. All right, where was Little Toot sitting? I think Little Toot was right there. And let's grab this one, Blade Slasher, and we'll get that one powered up. Okay, I think we are good. Let's do this. We're finished. Let's go back to the match. Let's see what happens. my. And they won. And they won. Awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at WhatsApp. Colorful appreciated it. Trinity appreciated it. Man, we got pretty good stuff here. 11 of 11, 12 of 12, and 11 of 13. Probably because she wasn't happy that we did not get her to the 11,300. But you know what? We did the best we could. Did the best we could. So here's a bunch of job offers. Trinity's seeking a new IT manager. 90 likes required. Well, let's do that. Trinity Strike Back. Go Team is in desperate need of a new IT manager. And here you're available. Make no mistake, you'd be responsible for the hardware of 4 of the best players out there, including legendary Zenith. Give it some thought. We'll be waiting. Well, let's go ahead. Let's accept it. Great. Next week, Strike Back Go. New league starts. Oh, and we're in a new workshop. Look at this place. Look at this place. This is nice. We've made it to the big leagues. We've made it to the big leagues. Look at this shelf of goodies. Oh, my. Phone's blowing up. Phone's blowing up. We probably got email. Oh, we got lots of email. Lots of email. And lots of messages. But all of that we're going to have to get to in the next episode. But yeah, this is a nice workshop. Very nice. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe right here to the official PC Building Simulator YouTube channel. Also, there are other creators making content for PC Building Simulator's YouTube channel. Be sure to go and check out all of the content that is available. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode.